Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today at this time, I'm going to interview one of the instructors from Kampung Inggris to learn more about the learning methods used there. As we know, Kampung Inggris is a famous course in Indonesia. Many people from all over the country come to improve their English skills in a short time. But unfortunately, the meeting is not available for a face-to-face meeting. So this meeting will be conducted through audio only. So please listen carefully and discover how English is taught in this unique and immersive environment. So let's start. How does the teacher's role influence the selection of teaching methods based on students' characteristics?
The teacher's role is crucial in choosing the right teaching method that match students' needs. By observing students' age, proficiency levels, learning styles, and personality traits, a teacher can select techniques that are more engaging and effective. For example, younger or beginner learners might benefit more from total physical response and games, while advanced learners may respond better to discussions or structures presentations.
What strategies do teachers use to implement differentiated instruction in the first classroom?
To meet varied learning needs, teachers often group students based on their skill levels, assign tasks of varying difficulty, and provide multiple learning materials. For example, videos, worksheets, games. I also use flexible grouping, peer teaching, and individual feedback sessions to make sure every student progresses at their own pace.
How can teachers adjust teaching methods to suit students' learning styles?
Visual learners benefit from written notes, charts, and videos. Auditory learners respond well to the lectures, songs, and discussions. Kinesthetic learners engage more through physical activities like role plays and interactive games. I design my lessons to include a mix of these elements so that all learning styles are accommodated.
How does the teacher's active involvement affect students' motivation in active learning methods?
When teachers are actively involved by participating in games, giving real life examples, or showing enthusiasm, students feel more motivated and confident. It creates a more energy classroom atmosphere and encourages students to take part more willingly in learning activities.
What forms of teacher intervention are effective in collaborative learning?
Effective interventions include guiding group discussions, clarifying misunderstandings, and assigning roles to each group member. I also monitor group work, provide feedback, and ask probing questions to keep the collaboration focused and productive.
How do teachers evaluate the effectiveness of teaching methods they have applied?
Evaluation is done through regular assessments, student feedback, classroom observations, and self reflections. I often compare student performance before and after implementing certain methods, and I observe how actively they participate during the lessons.
How do teachers adapt their teaching methods after receiving feedback from students?
Student feedback helps me reflect on what works and what doesn't. If students find a method boring or too difficult, I make adjustments such as incorporating more interactive activities, simplifying explanations, or offering more practice sessions.
How do teachers integrate technology into both online and offline learning methods?
In online classes, I use digital tools like Google Classroom, Zoom, Google Meet. For offline classes, I use videos, audio clips, and PowerPoint slides to support the learning process. Blending technology with traditional methods make learning more dynamic and accessible.
Do you apply specific methods such as direct method, communicative approach, or total physical response?
Yes, I often apply the communicative approach and TPR in speaking and beginner classes. The direct method is also useful, especially in pronunciation focused classes, as it encourages students to think and respond in English directly without translation.
How important are drilling, roleplay, and conversation practice in your teaching process?
They are essential. Drilling helps reinforce correct pronunciation and sentence patterns. Role play builds real life communication skills, and conversation practice encourages fluency and confidence. These methods are key to helping students use English actively and naturally.